Hello everybody and welcome to another Shogun 2 video. Traditional versus traditional. Here's me. And there's them. Ooh, camera went a little crazy there. Okay, so up front I got heavy gunners. Behind them I've got 3 Bobashigarus. On the right here I got Naginata warrior monks. Over here I got Katana samurai times 4. In front of them I got Yari Ashigarus times 3. And on the side over here I got warrior nuns. Behind them we got the general and 2 Yaris over here. With a Yari and a mounted gunner over here. Yeah. Okay, on their side over here we got a bunch of Yari Ashigarus. I'd say 4 or 5, maybe 6 of them on the overall army. They're not all probably showing though at this current point. And then you got some Bow Ashigarus. You got some Bow Samurais. You even got a Bow Hero unit right there. You got a Yari Cav. Nodachi Samurai. Katana Samurai. Let me see. Katana, Bow, Yari, Ashigaru. I mean, they're pretty evenly matched. He even does have, I believe, no, he just has a bunch of Yaris. He has Yaris and he has Nodachis, Katanas. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty evenly matched other than the fact that I have guns and he doesn't. Let's go ahead and get around to the battle though, because it's going to take a little bit for both of us to get set into position. As you can see, I'm setting up over here. I'm going to start taking this point here and over here. And he's going to start taking that point over there. At which that time, I go ahead and bring up my mounted gunners and start taking a couple shots. Don't really kill that many, but just trying to delay his capture of this zone, which didn't really work out, as you'll be able to see here. See, I dropped 4 of them. 4! Come on! How many of there are you? 60 of you, and I only dropped 4. Man, you guys are horrible frickin' shots. Alright, let's see. With more fast forwarding, as you can see, I'm going to drag my cav back, and then I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to go for him again, and it's just going to be a back and forth. He's going to get some of my guys with some arrows here and there, because I try really hard to kind of push them up. I try to get these guys to attack his archers, but they just wouldn't attack him. So you can see I'm going to lose a couple archers. I'm going to take out, this time, a lot more guys, thankfully. He's going to try chasing me around. He's going to keep on throwing some arrows, but meh, he's only taking a couple of my guys. He's taking out 9 of them. So, okay, so if we keep fast forwarding the battle, you're going to see it's just kind of like a bunch of just kind of sitting around. He's going completely defensive, and I'm trying to figure out what exactly he's trying to do at this current time. I'm thinking he's going defensive, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to start moving my army around and reconfiguring everything very slowly here, but my first step was to bring my mounted gunners over here to the right, because I'm going to try to push behind him with some of my cavalry. At this time, he decides he's going to move his army into a position to get ready to fight. He's going to stay defensive as heck, though. As you can tell, he has way too many Yari Ashigarus to do anything else, but he has Yaris over here, Yari there. Yeah, I know he has a Yari over here. He has, I think, another 1 or 2 in the forest. So I'm going to go ahead and reposition my army into a more straightforward attack position. At this time, he's going to go ahead and, well, kind of sit around for a minute. So I decide I'm going to move my mounted gunners over here. And then I'm going to follow up with moving a Yari Cav over here as well, because I don't want to leave them out here just alone with nothing really to back them up. Like I said, it was just a lot of sitting for a while. I mean, it was all both of us trying to strategize. What are we going to do? So at that time, he decides to go ahead and bring a Cav of his own around the side of my guys, which I'm like, I'm already prepared for. I'm bringing up a spear unit to guard this point here, just in case he tries to come up from behind, get off his horses, and take the zone from right behind me, or maybe charge from behind. At the same time, I'm moving up my Yari Cav with my mounted gunners. Gonna do some damage back here, see what I can do, and maybe get this battle underway, because it was taking quite a while. Kind of back and forth in it, kind of just trying to decide, what am I gonna do? So I start slowly moving up my Yaris. They're still in the forest over there, because I know I'm gonna engage these guys rather quickly, and I want them to be a little closer to help out. It didn't really work out that way. I'm gonna charge these guys a little too soon. Let's go into the charge here. Oh, point blank shots. That's gotta hurt. Look at that, down to 35. Wow. I mean, my units are down to 39, but They're a Yari cav facing my horse cav, and I already dropped them down quite a bit. This is at this point in time, he's going to charge another unit of his in over here, so I'm doing the same. I'm bringing both my Yari calves to help out. I just lost my mounted gunners, so the timing couldn't have been any better with my Yari calves, because now they're going to come in while they're trying to do cleanup here, because he's not redirected them yet, so right into the side of them, which is going to completely just total their numbers here very quickly. I mean, he's down to 42 over here. He's got 18 here. My Yari Cav's still engaged up here. He's down to 26. So now they're fighting it off. He's going to bring up his Yari Cav from over here that he put over here. He's going to actually bring him all the way back around over here while he's charging a spear unit. I go ahead and lose this Cav unit, but he does too. He loses both his Cav, and I lose my Cav. I beat his Cav over here, both units, so I'm going to take my Cav units and wrap them around. I don't want them to touch the spear unit at all. Very bad idea. Run, men, run! At this time, both of our armies are still sitting still. So, yeah, right now it's mainly just a Cav fight. His general is now in the open. I know he's doing this on purpose, but I'm going to go ahead and play into it. Attack! So he's going to go ahead and retreat his general behind his swords, katanas, and I think a Nodachi. Yep. He's going to bring up a spear unit from somewhere as well. I think you got that one, these two here, and he's got another one up here somewhere. But I'm like, alright, cool. I'm not going to attack your sword unit, even though I do pretty good damage to this sword units here, but nah. I take this Cav unit, and he's trying to go after this one, so I'm taking this one to the side of his, which is just killing his numbers here. He's already down 10 horses. I was going to charge him into the back of one of these lines, but then I noticed that his spear unit was just too close, so I started to retreat him. Then I decided, nah, I'm going to help out my Cav unit and take care of this Yari Cav here real quick before their spears can catch up and their Nodachi. Let's get in on the fight. Watch my men destroy them. This time his Cav unit is now in full retreat. He's lost all of his Cav units except for his general. My guys are wavering a little bit, but won't waver in the end, so I'm going to keep them out of the fight for now. I'm going to pull them back. I still got quite a few horses here. I'm running 42 with one line and 24 on the other. So at this time I decided to move up my entire army into a position where they could start shooting on them. They've already got an angle on me because they have the high ground, so their range is a little bit further, which sucks, but whatever. Especially his bow heroes. Those bow heroes can shoot up to 200 range. Alright, so my guys are going to start engaging with my Cav, making these guys in tail here. You can see you got 2 units following him. That's just not good for him. I move up my heavy gunners. I know I'm risking them, and I did it on purpose. I was like, alright, I'm just going to let them get killed, but at the same time lay down fire. And they do a pretty good job. It's not as great as, you know, the massacre on my video, Wave of Death, but it does what it needs to do. Holy crap, that is just beautiful. Oh, man. At this time, he's going to move his general in between his units here because I am charging his general again, but instead, charge it right into the back of this archer unit. Oh, the slaughter! Oh, man. I love watching these guys just go flying after getting nailed by a horse. Ouch. He's down to 53 units. I'm about to lose both my horse units, though, which I saw coming, but it was all worth it. He's going to charge a Katana unit into my heavy gunners to get rid of them. At the same time, lose quite a few of his Katanas to a couple of my shots. At this time, I do lose my heavy gunners, and I did lose my Cav units. One of them's up there still fighting. Not for long, though. So, what else could I do? I could sit here and continue to exchange arrows, or I could charge. So I charge. Why not? I'm out of options. I either charge now or let them wipe out the rest of my guys with arrows. And especially since they still got guys falling back here and moving up, I can charge them now, and that's what I'm going to do. I tell all my guys to go ahead and charge, except for my bow units, of course, and keep my general here for a couple seconds. It's going to take him a minute to get this hill, though. He does a pretty good tactic here, which is to take these Yari units. He's going to line them all up, and he's going to pull down his spears, which is going to work on a couple of my units, but when you're facing guys like this, Katana Samurais, nope. This little spear line of yours is just not going to work as well as you're hoping. As you can tell, my guys just broke right through that line of spears, and are now trying to chop your head off and chopping your head off. This is a legitimate fight here. I've got units strawn through his entire line of spears here. He's got some of his guys behind here. I am going to use a couple of my Yari Ashgar units, but that's not too much of a big deal. As spear against spear, usually the guy on the higher ground with his spears already set up are going to win that battle. Oh, oh did he get? Oh, I hope you saw that. That was beautiful. At this time, I bring my general up and tell him to stand and fight. They're going to dismount his horse, and he's going to give us a morale boost on the line to help our units beat this spear line to a pulp. Ah, oh, mass slaughter going on here. Oh, there goes a head. That was beautiful. At this time, he's going to charge an Odachi into my bow unit, which I'm fine. I don't really care at the time. I'm concentrating on his line here, making sure everybody's staying strong and not wavering too horribly. And that's what his units decide to start doing. His spear units are starting to waver all across the board, which means he's going to have line collapses all over the place, which is going to open up gaps, and I'll be able to come in from behind. Since my guys are currently engaged over here with these Nodachis, they're getting their asses kicked, but oh well. As you can see, their entire line is now starting to waver. I am breaking through. Yes, run, spears. Your life is no more. No honor if you do not die. So I'm just continuing to chop heads here. Just keeping the line going. My general is also taking care of these Nodachis over time. With the stand and fight and on the ground, they do have a. My general has a way better attack than his guys. I mean, that's a 26 melee over a, let's see, Nodachi 14. So I'm going to shred the Nodachi with my general. I've lost a couple bow units, I've lost a couple spear units, but as you can tell, 2 of my spear units are coming back into the fight. I am engaged here in 1 group battle and over here in 2 group battle. So 2 group battles going on with my general in the 3rd. I decided to go ahead and charge this Katana Sam into his bow unit. Ah, the beauty of this game is just awesome. I love it. Throw their blood everywhere, man. He is now 3 enemies here against my 1 Katana Samurai unit here, which so far is 200 kills. 200 kills right here. This unit is just kicking ass. Ugh, that is just pure beast mode right there. So now that I've gone down here and, you know, I beat a fight here, I'm going to bring up some guys up, help out my Katana unit. This fight's done with. I'm now chasing down the rest of their spears. He's going to charge his general into mine, which is going to finish off my general. But it really doesn't matter when your army is now almost in full retreat. He's lost a unit there, over here. This battle's done. I'm going to charge the rest of my guys into this bow hero unit. And as you can tell, they're just not going to last long. Oh, beautiful. Ooh, not so beautiful. Sorry, man. You died well. His bow unit is now dealt with. Group over here is now dealt with. So I'm going to take both these groups, charge it right into his general and his Nodachi Samurai, which are still alive, surprisingly enough. He's going to play a little cat and mouse now, though. He's going to run his general away because it's a bow unit. And another one of his bow units has now come back into the fight over here. He's going to bring them up to support. Now it's just all about killing what he has left alive and making sure we don't lose too much morale while doing it. Because his general's still up, mine's not. As you can tell, his Nodachi unit is being shredded by the number. It was at about 26 when running into him. Now it's at 2. Soon to be 1. And then done with. His bow unit is up here laying down some arrows, which is killing a couple of my guys here and there. As you can see, a couple more starting to waver, but the ones that are really always going to waver are the Yari Eshigarus. My Katana Sams and my Naginata Warrior Monks aren't actually going to waver because they just have way too much pride and honor for that. So now I'm going to play a little bit of a chase game because, well, I guess he just wanted to run around, try to shoot some arrows, and, you know, try to get this battle back into his favor. So I got a little sick of it, so I was like, all right. I'm going to stop chasing you, and now I'm going to chase your bows, because your bows can't run as fast, and if I kill your bows, your general's more than likely not going to last long. Keep running away. Keep kiting me. Let's go ahead and watch the charge onto his bow unit here, and then maybe his general will get into the fight and actually gain the honor he should have. Oh! The mass slaughter of this bow unit is now underway. I did lose my Yari Ashgaryu unit finally, but there goes that bow unit. He decides finally is the time to bring in his general unit to try to help his bow unit, but too late. You could have came in a lot quicker and a lot sooner, but you did not. And now you will lose this fight as well. Ouch! Oh, that looked like his knee just freaking popped off. Oh god, dude. That guy just has period. What the hell? Ah. The general use is going to kill a couple of my guys, but in the end it's just not enough. You're facing way too many different types of units, including a Naginata warrior monk unit, which has freaking swords on sticks. Nothing going to happen. And that is the battle. As you can see, this line, complete and utter death of his spears, which sometimes can be a good tactic, but the way he did it was not. He was facing spears against highly trained Katana samurais and Naginata warrior monks that had a way better attack when he was only using the Yari Ashgarus, which can't hold the line for shit. Hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Let's go ahead and go to the stats screen and see what the numbers are. And now that the battle is over with, I deployed 1,815 troops. He deployed 2,100. That 2,100 was mostly contained of Yari Ashgaru. I lost 1,454. He lost 1,696. So I only lost a couple hundred less than him, but my units just killed more, obviously. And let's see who did the damage. On my side, the Katana Samurais lined the list at 297, 227, 207, 144, with Yari Cav right behind him, and the Naginata Warrior Monks, 131 and 121. On his side, his Nodachi Samurai did the best out of any one of his units at 300 kills, Avatar's Bodyguard right behind at 150, Bow here at 130. See, if he wouldn't have brought, let me see, how many Yari did he bring? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Okay, so he bought 5 Yari Ashigar. That's actually not too bad. I thought it was more than that. The problem is that he was counting on that to be the victory of his team, which you don't really want to count on any Yari unit to be the victory of your team unless it's cavalry. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Wow, his Nodachi really killed 300 guys, huh? That's just crazy. He should have really used more of those. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, let alone the battle, and stay tuned for more. Got more coming along. Thanks for watching.